I'm inspired by failure, the process of defeat. Picking yourself back up again is the hardest thing in the world. Lori Jones, also known as Lolo Jones, is an Olympic hurdler who knows everything about picking herself back up again. Lolo has overcome so many obstacles and trials in her life, and she's such an inspiration to everyone who has a dream that they want to accomplish. I'm sure everyone in here has some sort of dream or goal that they want to accomplish in life, and she is a great example of someone who never stops fighting for her dream. As Sean Gregory notes in his July 2012 Time article, Lolo's No Choke, Lolo's mother raised her along with her 4 other siblings alone because her father was always in and out of prison all the time. Her family was so poor that at one point they all lived in a church basement. Again, in his article, Lolo's No Choke, Lolo says that she was a professional shoplifter by 6th grade, but she wasn't stealing makeup or jewelry or things that girls her age would normally be stealing. She was stealing TV dinners and food from stores for survival. Lolo started running track in high school, and she was really good at the 100-meter hurdles. When her family moved her senior year, she decided that she would stay behind and pursue a college career in track. So she got a full ride to LSU and won 3 national championships while she was there. In 2004, Lolo went to the Olympic trials to pursue her dream as an Olympic medalist. Unfortunately, she failed to even make the team in 2004, but she decided to continue training and compete in the next Olympic trials, which would be in 2008. According to Gregory, Lolo took the U.S. indoor title in 2007 and headed to the Olympic trials in 2008. Lolo placed first at the Olympic trials in 2008 and headed to Beijing for the Olympics. It was finally race day. According to Gregory, Lolo was picked to bring home the gold. She was the one to beat. Her race started out great, but just as she pulled ahead of the other competitors, she fell behind because she tripped on the second-to-last hurdle and placed 7th rather than 1st. But Lolo, being the fighter that she is, picked herself back up and continued training for the next Olympics, which would be in 2012, 4 years later. As David Epstein notes in his February 2012 Sports Illustrated article, Jonesing for Gold, Lolo was not one to hit hurdles. In fact, she could count on one hand how many times she had ever hit a hurdle, including in practice. As time went on, she started hitting more and more hurdles, and she started experiencing extreme back and leg pain. Again, in his article, Jonesing for Gold, Epstein states that Lolo went to see a spine specialist doctor named Dr. Robert Bray. Dr. Bray diagnosed her symptoms as a tethered spinal cord. According to David Epstein, Dr. Bray explained that the constant pull of the spinal cord was causing Lolo to lose feeling in her feet, so she didn't know where her feet were, and that's why she kept hitting the hurdles. In 2011, 7 months before the next Olympic trials, she had to have surgery on her spine. Lolo didn't let that stop her from continuing to fight for her dream. After surgery, she had physical therapy, and after physical therapy, she started training again for the Olympic trials in 2012, which would be in just a few months. Lolo placed 3rd at the Olympic trials in 2012 and headed to London for her second shot at her dream. At the London race, Kevin Armstrong notes in his August 2012 Daily News article, Olympics 2012, Lolo didn't hit any hurdles, but she ran just as good as anyone who had just recovered from surgery could. She placed 4th, just milliseconds behind 3rd place. But she wasn't done fighting yet. She plans to compete in the next Olympics in Rio in 2016. Lolo is such an inspiration to everyone who has a dream they want to accomplish. Lolo never let anything stop her from fighting for her dream. She started out as a homeless child, and she's now an Olympic hurler.